So last weekend, my buddy Greg invited me over to his apartment for what he called a casual brunch. Now, Greg's brunches are usually pretty normal, some pancakes, maybe a frittata if he's feeling fancy, so I didn't think much of it. But as soon as I walked in, I noticed something was off. There was a handwritten sign on the door that read, "Welcome to the B Party." And the living room was decked out with blue balloons, Beyoncé blaring from the speakers, and the faint smell of broccoli hovering in the air like a warning. I wandered into the kitchen and saw Greg, wearing a t-shirt with a giant bee on it, gleefully arranging an array of foods on the counter. There were bagels, bananas, bowls of baked beans, bricks of brie, and, for some reason, a suspiciously large blender filled with a thick, green sludge. "Broccoli smoothie?" he offered, grinning like he'd just invented electricity. I politely declined and asked what was going on. Greg explained that he'd started a new diet, the B-only diet, where he could only eat foods starting with the letter B. "Why?" "Because B is for body goals, bro," he said, flexing a bicep that was definitely not the result of broccoli. As more friends arrived, the party took a weird turn. People started getting into the spirit, bringing their own B foods, brownies, bologna, blueberry bagels, and one guy even brought a bottle of bourbon for hydration. Someone suggested we play bingo, but with each square being a food Greg could eat, which quickly devolved into a heated debate over whether breadsticks counted or if Brussels sprouts were just broccoli's evil twin. By the time Greg tried to convince us that his blendered broccoli, banana, and bean smoothie was surprisingly not bad, half the group was hiding in the bathroom, texting pizza delivery places about emergency pepperoni. But the real kicker came when Greg wheeled out the pièce de resistance, a birthday cake with "Happy Birthday" written on it, except, when we cut into it, it was just a giant, baked block of broccoli. I looked Greg dead in the eye and said, "You know, man, if you keep this up, soon the only thing starting with B at your parties will be bye."